Pakistan ve İran. İki ülke neden birbirine saldırdı? İran'ın saldırısına ya da Pakistan'ın 1988'den beri İran topraklarına düzenlenen ilk saldırıya şaşırmalı mı? İki ülke neden hemen barıştı? Dahası yakın gelecekte ne olacak? Önce tarihi biraz geriye sarmak gerekiyor. Soğuk Savaş döneminde yani 1945'ten 1991'e yani 46 yıl boyunca her iki ülkede Doğu bloğuna karşı Batı bloğunun parçasıydı. İkisi de anti-komünist ittifak CENTO'nun kurucu üyeleriydi. Pakistan'ın bağımsızlığını ilk tanıyan ülkelerden biri İran'dı. Pehlevi hanedanlığı devrildi, İran İslam devrimi oldu. Pakistan, İslam Cumhuriyeti'ni hemen tanıdı. İran, Pakistan'ı 1965 ve 1971'deki Hindistan-Pakistan savaşlarında destekledi. Sovyet-Afgan Savaşı sırasında İran, Pakistan'ın finanse ettiği Afgan mücahitleri arka çıktı. Pakistansa İran-Irak Savaşı'nda Tahran'ı. Pew Araştırma Merkezi'ne göre Pakistan, İran etkisinin olumlu karşılandığı nadir ülkelerden. Anketler Pakistanlıların Batı komşusuna olumlu baktığını söylüyordu. Peki neden savaşın eşiğine kadar gelindi? Sebeplerden biri işte burası. Yani İran'la Pakistan'ın paylaştığı 900 kilometrelik sınır. Bir yanda Pakistan'ın Belucistan bölgesi var, diğer yanda İran'ın Sistan ve Belucistan eyaleti. Her iki ülkenin de yıllardır savaştığı ayrılıkçı militanların merkez üssü buralar. Yani zamanla iyice su yüzüne çıkan gerginliklerin birincil sebebi iki ülke sınırındaki sorunlar. Ayrılıkçı grupları barındırmakla ilgili suçlamalar.
Iran and Pakistan have always had a very interesting relationship. In the 70s, when there was a Baloch insurgency inside the Balochistan province of Pakistan, the bordering region of Sistan, Balochistan was also affected by that insurgency. He gave 30 Cobra helicopters that the US had supplied him. He had bought from the United States to Pakistan to use against the Baloch insurgents.
1979, when there was a revolution, Islamic revolution in Iran, so things took an ugly turn because in Pakistan, the Muslims are Sunni predominantly. They are Sunni, and Iran predominantly are Shia. So when Khomeini, he came to power through a revolution, when he brought a revolution in Iran. So he wanted to export this to Pakistan and to Middle East, to other Muslim countries. So it got fire back, and since then, so Pakistan and Iran, historically speaking, they are at loggerheads with each other. And gradually and slowly, Iran started supporting private groups in Pakistan, those who were, Shia groups in Pakistan.
İranlı uzmanlarsa tam tersini düşünüyor. Aslında 3. Afgan İç Savaşı'nda Taliban'a destek veren Pakistan, o dönem Taliban kontrolündeki Afganistan'a karşı çıkan İran için sorun haline gelmişti. 2020'lerde Amerika'nın askerlerini çekmesi ve Taliban'ın yeniden iktidara gelmesi sonrası Pakistan, Afganistan'da barış ve istikrarı teşvik etmek için İran'la işbirliğini arttırdı. Ancak sınırdaki dertler bitmedi.
Mainly because Balochistan, Sistan, which is the province that is directly involved here, is the poorest really. It's the poorest part of the country. There's enormous resentment here against the Tehran government. And this together with the fact that they believe that the sectarian differences have also been ones that are responsible for their problems. They have always been a thorn on the side of the Iranian government. At the same time, Balochistan is the poorest of the provinces of Pakistan. So there are grievances on both sides here, that they have not gotten a fair share, that they've been denied resources. And so these groups grow out of those resentments. This will be managed here by both countries. Going back to what I said before.
2024'teki olaylar İran'ın Pakistan'ı Ceyşul Ad adlı ayrılıkçı bir gruba destek vermekle suçlaması ve Pakistan'ın benzer iddialarda bulunmasıyla gerilimi arttırdı. İran, Pakistan'daki Ceyşul Ad'la füze ve insansız hava aracı saldırısı düzenledi. Bu saldırı Pakistan'ın İran içinde misilleme yapmasıyla sonuçlandı. Ceyşul Ad 2012'de kuruldu. Kendilerini Beluç halkının İran'daki ehli sünnetin maddi ve manevi haklarını korumayı hedefleyen bir halk hareketi olarak tanımlıyorlar. İran'daki Sünni Beluçların haklarını savunduğunu söylüyor, İran hükümetine karşı silahlı mücadele veriyorlar. Geçmişte faaliyet gösteren Cundullah Silahlı Örgütü'nün bir nevi devamı niteliğindeler.
Yaşananlar is really an earlier group called Jundullah, which was declared a foreign terrorist organization by the United States. And Yaşananlar, as a successor organization, is also a declared foreign terrorist organization. But there were reports from well-known U.S. News agencies like ABC television around 2007 that indicated, and also from British news services, that indicated that there was covert U.S. support to Jundullah, which was a Sunni group, in order to attack sites inside Iran, because Iran is predominantly Shia. And so Pakistan was apparently aware of this and allowed it to happen. And so Karachi was used as a base, and other border regions were used as launch pads for these attacks. And so this was in 2007. And I'm aware of it because the reporters that were working on that story were in touch with me at that time. They wanted to talk about this issue and how and why it was happening. So it is quite likely, based on this background, that the Pasadaran, the Revolutionary Guards, made this decision. It's also eminently possible that the political leadership of Iran may not have been either on board or fully informed about this.
I think it was very unfortunate and shocking for Pakistan, to wake up one morning and find out that Iran has launched an unprovoked illegal attack. So the second day, Pakistan was forced, in exercise of its right of self-defense, to carry out a very calculated, lawful strike against the Baloch insurgents. And it is very important to highlight that our target was not Iranian government, state, military, IRGC, or any civilians. We made sure that only the Baloch insurgents who have taken refuge in Iran are targeted.
İran son saldırıyla nasıl bir yandan dosta düşmana kas gücünü göstermek istemişse, Pakistan'ın da benzer bir yönelimi olabilir. En azından 1999-2003 yılları arası Amerikan Dışişleri Bakanlığı'nda Afganistan ve Pakistan için istihbarat ve araştırma analisti yapan Profesör Marvin Webum'a göre öyle.
Iran was trying to make a statement with its attack on both Pakistan, rebel groups, Baloch in this case, as well as at the same time its attack on Iraq. Pakistan may use this attack that it mounted, its air attack that it mounted, in order to demonstrate to India. One could say its failure to respond would have sent just the wrong message to India.
Dosttan düşmana İran-Pakistan çatışmasına ne sebep oldu sorusu bu anlamda biraz olsun yanıt buluyor. İran ve Pakistan tarihsel olarak sıcak ilişkilere sahip olmalarına rağmen içsel mücadeleler kadar dış gerilimler nedeniyle de karşı karşıya geldiler.
Iran, was, as I told you earlier, was complainant about Jundullah. So, he was caught back in, I think, 2009, and then he was executed in 2010. Some say, Pakistan might have helped, and there's just rumor. Got on the aeroplane when just the Iranian airspace, the aeroplane entered. So they just arrested him, and then he was executed. End of the day, Iran, thought if supposedly you are supporting the Jundullah in Pakistan, so then we will support the Baloch separatists. So this blame game, started taking place, and Pakistan accuses Iran of supporting the Baloch separatists, and Iran accuses Pakistan of supporting the Sunni Baloch militant groups such as Jaish-ul Jindullah, Jaish-ul Nasr, these groups.
Büyükelçiler ülkelerine geri döndü, Dışişleri Bakanları iletişimde. Peki krizin yeniden tekrarlanma olasılığı var mı?
So I think the escalation has timely been controlled. The situation has been diffused, and I hope that no further exchange or military activity takes place between these two countries, because any such activity will not serve the interest of either country. I think it is about time that this crisis has also helped make Islamabad and Tehran both realize that they need to cooperate in order to meet the challenge, the common challenge of terrorism and insurgency and extremism, rather than use military mean, which not only is harmful for bilateral ties, but also allows the spoilers and insurgents to gain more space and opportunity to harm the interests of both countries.
I don't believe that the tension that was created in the two attacks, one Iran on Pakistan and then Pakistan's response, I don't think that this is going to recur. We have to understand this as the result of two foreign policies.
As you can see, Iran is not particularly well liked in the region. And where that goes, we're working on now. I don't know where that goes.
Biden saldırı haberi ilk geldiğinde böyle demişti. Amerika Birleşik Devletleri olaya nasıl bakıyor?
Washington is particularly concerned that Iran not receive the kind of support which would strengthen it, particularly its military capability. To be very honest with you, I've seen no good evidence here of a role, but using the open sources that I have now. At one time, I had, as you suggest, different abilities to evaluate this, but whether there may be intelligence sources, American intelligence sources, who are in any way assisting.
Of course, the United States is playing a chess game. As you know, President Biden's administration has reopened separate talks with Iran on the nuclear deal, which is on hold at the moment. And they would very much like to have some kind of an arrangement with Iran in which they can also then raise the use of proxies like Hezbollah, like Hamas, and so on, because they are committed to having a greater relationship between the Arab world and Israel. And as you know, that has all been put on hold because of Israel's attack on Hamas in Gaza.
Arka planda dursa da hala riskler var. Bir, daha geniş çatışma potansiyeli. İran'ın Irak, Suriye ve Pakistan gibi ülkelere yönelik füze saldırıları ve vekaleten desteklediği militan gruplar, bölgede birden fazla ülkenin katılımıyla geniş bir çatışma riskini beraberinde getirebilir. 2, bölgesel istikrara etkisi. Bu durum özellikle Pakistan'ın Amerika ve diğer ülkelerle olan ilişkilerini yeniden gözden geçirmesine neden olabilir. 3, stratejik ortaklıklar. Çatışmalar bölgedeki stratejik ortaklıkları da etkileyebilir. Söz gelimi İran'ın hava saldırıları Hindistan'ın Tahran'a gerçekleştirdiği bir ziyareti takip etti. Bu durum Pakistan'ın uzun süredir sürdürdüğü Hindistan'ın Pakistan'ı kuşatma çabaları anlatısını güçlendirebilir. Ve 4, Amerika'nın dahil olması. Amerika'nın Hint-Pasifik öncelikleri bulunuyor. Bölgedeki İran'ın faaliyetleri çerçevesinde Pakistan'la çalışma konusunda belirsizlik yaşaması mümkün. Hele aynı yerde dolanıp duran Çin varken.